Haywood Healthcare and Athol Hospital's Employee Leadership and Service Awards ceremony this morning. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm Wynn Brown, President and CEO of Haywood Healthcare and Athol Hospital. We welcome you to the Athol Hospital Employee Service and Leadership Awards ceremony. This morning, we will recognize colleagues for their years of service to Athol Hospital and to Haywood Healthcare and celebrate their dedication, leadership, and commitment by awarding our peer-nominated Excellence in Leadership Awards, Athol Hospital Medical Staff Scholarships, and the James A. Meehan Award. I would be remiss if I did not recognize the exceptional care and commitment provided by every member of the Athol family over the past year and a half. As you can imagine, the pandemic has tested the character and resilience of our health system, which I am exceedingly proud to affirm is stronger than ever. We banded together and deepened our commitment to our community, to each other, and to our collective future. With this, please join me in recognizing employees who have achieved, the first one is 35 years of service on 5-year increments, and that goes to Tina Griffin, who is the Chief Operating Officer and Chief Nursing Officer of Athol Hospital. Congratulations, Tina. And I just want to take a moment to recognize Tina's incredible service leading this campus for the health system, her tenure in the health system, and also as a clinical provider, as a doctorate-prepared nurse practitioner, does wonderful things to support this campus and the whole health system as she provides both administrative leadership and clinical leadership. And it's wonderful to partner with her every day to provide excellent care in our community. So thank you very much, Tina.
Very nice.
Our second awardee this morning is Kaylee Mayo from HR, who is a recipient of the Dan Esquino Scholarship Fund. Come on up, Kaylee. So it's a pleasure to recognize your work and continuing your professional development as you pursue your doctorate in human resources, which I think is fantastic. And it's just been a pleasure to see you grow on this campus. I remember when we first, it was almost 10 years ago, when Haywood and Athol came together and you worked to support the then president of the hospital. And now today, you're pursuing your doctorate and one of the leaders in our HR department. So it's fantastic. So congratulations. Also with us this morning right now is Tracy Beltrucki, who is a nurse for us on our med-surg floor.
Is Tracy here?
Is Tracy here?
Hi,
Tracy. Hey, Tracy.
Hi. Congratulations. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
And Tracy is celebrating 10 years at Athol Hospital. So thank you very much for your service. Appreciate it very much. I'm going to pause and take a picture. Thank you very much. Also with us this morning at this part of the program is Cynthia White, who is a nursing supervisor on med-surg.
Hey, Cindy.
Welcome. Cynthia is celebrating 20 years with Haywood Healthcare and Athol Hospital. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So we're going to pause for a moment right now while we wait for our next group of awardees to arrive. Welcome back to the Athol Hospital Service Recognition Award again this morning. We have several staff here that we are going to recognize. First is Patty Whitfield, who is a registered nurse, who's been a nurse leader on our campus and currently works in case management. Patty is celebrating 15 years at Athol Hospital. It's a pleasure to have her on our team. And we're going to keep her up here because she is also receiving a scholarship from the medical staff at Athol Hospital. And so we have that to present to her as well. So congratulations to you on all you do. Let's take a picture.
Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
All right, have a good day. Thank you.
Our next awardee is Beth Loopold. And Beth is receiving the Excellence in Leadership Award, which is a peer-nominated award, which is one of the highest honors you can get when your peers recognize the work that you do to lead the organization. So, and Beth came here probably a little over a year ago from the Haywood campus to lead the nurses on this campus in inpatient care and ER care, and it's just been fantastic to have you do such a phenomenal job, and it's wonderful. It's also nice to see how people can move within our system to grow in their career, so congratulations to you. And I think Tina's going to step over and read the award for our YouTube audience. And
yes, so Excellence in Leadership. Recipients of the Excellence in Leadership Award are individuals with initiative-driven leadership as demonstrated through execution of responsibilities in challenging circumstances. Recipients demonstrate resilience in managing change in their areas of responsibility and act as a role model for actions undertaken during organizational change. Recipients exercise leadership in the care values and the heart principles of the organization. Congratulations, Beth. Good time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Our next awardee is Marie King. If you want to come forward, Marie. Marie is receiving the Excellence in Community Involvement Award for Athol Hospital, which again is a peer-nominated award, and I don't know if there's anybody in this community and in the health system who's more connected to the community in the North Quabbin region than Marie. Long tenured in our hospital, and just an incredible resource for everyone, and especially the elders in our community who need support at the hospital. We appreciate all you do.
Thank you so much.
So we're going to read something so everybody knows why you're getting this award.
That's right. Excellence in Community Involvement. Recipients of the Excellent Community Involvement Award volunteer beyond patient care practice to community settings, support strategic organizational efforts to improve community health, are involved in one or more community group, consortium, or community outreach, and enhance the image of Haywood Healthcare in the community through their participation. Recipients embody the care values and the heart principles of the organization. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
you.
Oh. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So we're read this way. You've got to come this way and get your cupcake.
Oh my.
Don't forget your cupcake. And Paul has the box for your award.
This setup looks so beautiful today.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Only the audience could see the beautiful flowers and the table setup. It really is quite fantastic. A lot of work went into today. So we're going to take a pause again, and we'll be back to you in a few minutes with our next awardee. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Athol Hospital to our annual awards ceremony and leadership awards. We have an honoree here this morning that we're going to recognize, Jennifer McDuff, who works in our pharmacy here at Athol, celebrating 10 years of service.
Hello.
Picture. Awesome. Congratulations. Thank you. Coming right this way, you get a cupcake from Paul. And we'll be back again in a few minutes with our next awardees.
Right.
And welcome back to Athol Hospital. We would like to present one of our medical staff scholarships for $1,000 to Rosanna Alvarez, who is a dietitian on this campus, and she is going to be using her scholarship to get continuing education credits in the area of eating disorders so that we can expand our services in Haywood Healthcare and on this campus in Athol. So congratulations, Rosanna.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We really are smiling.
Yeah, we have.
I am too.
Yeah, very.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for all that you are doing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure. And as a dietitian, you get to pick up a cupcake.
Of course.
We'll be back with more awards and recognition in a few minutes.
All right.
We are back again with our award ceremony here at Athol Hospital. We are going to recognize some staff who are not on campus today and could not be with us. From the emergency department, Letty Hebert, 20 years of service at Athol Hospital. Donna Couture, 5 years of service from the ER, and Daniel Bunker, 5 years of service in the ER. So we appreciate their service to our community and to our patients. And Christine will hand deliver these and thank them again personally. Thank you very much. And Melissa, we want to trade places. Melissa from Med-Surg, we are going to be recognizing Kimberly Watts on Med-Surg for 15 years of service, Martha Haley for 10 years of service, and Brandon Smith for 15 years of service. And Melissa will make sure that they receive their awards and their pins as well. So thank you very much and appreciation for those 6 individuals who couldn't be here today. Thank you very much. And we'll be back again shortly with some more awardees. ceremony and recognition of service event. I'm joined by Mike Abatello, who is our Chief Financial Officer, and we are recognizing two of his staff today for their service. First is Cindy Britt from Patient Registration, celebrating 5 years.
Thank you very much.
Come, we're going to take a picture.
Oh.
Oh, that's all right.
No, I think, yeah.
Can we get everybody?
We can get everybody. Thank you. Oops.
Smile with
Turn it on.
Turn it on.
Good.
One more. Thank you.
Thank you.
All set.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And this way, because you pick up your cupcake on the way through.
Thank you.
If you don't want your cupcake, it is regiftable. There's someone will take that. Nobody gets to see how beautiful the cupcakes are. Next is also from Patient Registration, Wanda Kukas, who is celebrating 15 years of service. Would you take a picture with us?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate everything. I'm going to invite Carol Russa up, who is our Chief Information Officer and Chief Operating Officer for the next two awards. Also, James Daniels is going to come up from radiology next to Carol as well. Our first person that we are recognizing is Vicki Russell, who's a rad tech aide in radiology, celebrating 20 years of service to radiology. Wonderful. Take a picture with us. Yeah, it's a little one.
One more. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And then we've got I have Lindsay Cruz here, right?
Yes, sorry.
And also from celebrating 10 years from the lab is Lindsay Cruz. And Dan French, the lab director, is with us as well. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your service. Thanks, Dan. Good to see you as always. So we'll take a little brief pause in the action and be back to you again in a few minutes with our next Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Athol Awards and Recognition Ceremony. We have 6 individuals who can't be with us today that we would like to recognize. I've got Carol Rosa joining me, who oversees the lab for Haywood Healthcare. Lorraine Fly, 40 years of service in the lab. And Carol Travisano, also 20 years in the lab. So great longevity and so thank you very much. And in radiology, Dexter Ross can't be here today, but 15 years in radiology. And Lisa Berry, 20 years from radiology. So pleasure to have a great tenure of service. So thank you very much. And then we have Frank joining us as well, because we have 2 members of our facilities team at the Quabbin campus who are not with us today. Eric Olson, celebrating 5 years, and John Jackson, celebrating 5 years as well. So congratulations to everybody. And we'll be back shortly with our next honorees. Okay. Welcome back to our Athol Awards and Recognition Ceremony. We have two staff members joining us from our rehabilitation services. I'm joined by Charlene Costa, who is the Director of Rehab Services for us, and Steve McMillan, our Vice President for Ambulatory Care. So it's my pleasure to first invite up Jamie Edwards, a physical therapist who's celebrating 20 years of service here at Athol.
Jamie has worked for us on many different areas, both in Gardner and in Athol. She has worked inpatient on the TCC. She has worked in our outpatient at Haywood Rehab Center. And since coming to Athol, she covers the outpatient and the inpatient swing beds. She is a marvelous physical therapist with a wealth of knowledge, and we're so happy to celebrate 20 years with her.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. And just for you, and we're going to take a little picture celebration.
Perfect, thank you.
And we'll look back and remember this time because we're all masked. Next time, next 5 years.
In 5 years, we won't have to have
we
a sign.
want that. So please come this way. We have a little
Thank you
cupcake
very
for
much.
you. Thank you very much. We appreciate everything you do.
Cakes of your choice.
Second, we have Trish Furlong, who's a physical therapy assistant in rehab, celebrating 15 years of service.
And Trish is a wonderful PT assistant. She has worked for us both at Haywood Rehab Center and here in Athol in the outpatient department. She has covered inpatient on both campuses. She is well loved by all her patients and gives everyone extra tender loving care.
Thank you very much.
Just a little bit. Perfect, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. What's that? What do you keep? Oh, Wendy's here. Come on up.
Good choice. Good choice.
Good morning. So I'm joined by Mary Pollock from Tully Family Medicine, and Steve McMillan still with us, Vice President of Ambulatory Services. We're recognizing Jim Davidson, medical assistant and a scribe in the practice for 5 years of service.
scribe.
No scribe? No. Okay, it says scribe. Okay. Medical assistant for 5 years of service. Thank you very much. Picture?
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. And we'll be back shortly with some additional awardees. Welcome back to the Athol Awards ceremony today. I'm joined by Mary Pollock again and Steve McMullen to recognize in absentia Kaylee Beatles from school. Oh, whoop, I'm on the wrong one. Whoop, I knew I was going to screw it up. Wendy Kelleher, who's an office assistant at Tully Family Medicine and celebrating her 5 years of service. So appreciate her service, and Mary will make sure that that gets delivered to her today. So thank you very much. Next up is Candy Powers, who is a cook and an amazing person in our cafeteria, who we got to recognize earlier this year as Employee of the Month for stepping out for service. So pleasure to be with you again and recognizing you for 15 years of service here with Mike Costello, who's the head of food services, and Tina Griffin as well. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for all you do.
Thank
Such a positive
Thank
force.
you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And to celebrate, we have food for you from the cafeteria.
Michael brought those up.
Yes, he did. Yes. He didn't make you do it, which is great. That was wonderful. Next is one of the highest awards here at Athol Hospital, named the James A. Meehan Award, which is a leadership award and recognition of outstanding service to the region, the hospital, and the health system, named after Jim Meehan, who is a member of our board of directors and who served as the interim president of Athol Hospital during the time when Haywood and Athol came together in a marriage to create Haywood Healthcare. It is my pleasure to recognize Maureen Donovan as this year's awardee. Maureen leads our telehealth services and is a leader in the state for the work that she does with our providers through telemedicine services in our school systems, and has done groundbreaking work and is now providing services and training other school systems around the state to provide services that we have pioneered here. And it's just a pleasure to recognize you here today. And Tina Griffin is going to read you things about the Meehan Award.
So, Maureen, the James Meehan Award is awarded to an individual who demonstrates Jim Meehan's legacy of commitment, work ethic, vision, dedication, and outstanding service. Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't make me cry, Tina.
Oh, yes, you're welcome. Yes, come.
So I know I'm not one to shy away from having a joyful experience, so let's just have one right now. The first time I met Jim Meehan, I was at the North Quabbin Community Coalition, and he walked in and he was a force. And he walked in that room and said, "Hello, I'm Jim Meehan, and I'm changing the world. I'm changing North Quabbin, one moment at a time." And I walked out to the administrative assistant and I said, "Who is this Jim Meehan? Who is this man? I've never met him." And she said, "Oh, you got to know Jim. He's amazing." And so as I received the award information the other day, I started thinking about Jim. And I started thinking about his passion, and he's not afraid to jump into the deep end of the pool. And he knows there's going to be challenges, but it's okay, because he knows on the other end of it, it's all going to work out fine. And I have to dedicate this award to the Youth Telebehavioral Health team, my team. And I'm sorry I'm getting emotional, but I adore them, and they just bring passion every day to this work. And because of them, I find myself here, but it's because of them. So I need to say that just to the world here, that I am so lucky to work for Haywood Healthcare. I am so lucky to do this work. We've had over 6,000 sessions for children and adolescents in this community, and I couldn't be more proud. So thank you so much, everyone, and thank you for all the good work you do. It's so appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you.
Richly deserved. Thank you. Hopefully Jim's watching from home.
I hope so.
Thank you very much. We're going to take a short pause, or
Kaylee's not here.
oh,
Vitals.
Kaylee Vitals is not here, so in absentia, we recognize her 5 years of service working on our chart grant program and appreciate all that she does on that innovative work that we've been doing throughout the region. So thank you, Kaylee. We'll make sure that this gets delivered to her.
Yes.
Thank you very much. We'll take a short pause and we'll be back to you in a few minutes.
Okay.
Do we have a?
So welcome back. We are now joined by Morgan Van Dre, who works with Shannon Honeywell, who we are recognizing for 15 years of service as a care coordinator. So we have a 15-year award to present to you, and thank you for your incredible service. 15 years, I'm just hitting 10, so I'm trying to catch up with you. So thank you for all your great work, and thank you, Morgan, for the work that you do.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. You want to give me a picture? No, make sure. No, make sure we all come in together. A little this way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And Paul is the cupcake coordinator and VP of HR. And we'll be back to you in just a couple of minutes. Welcome back for our final award recognition for Yvette Kondrotis, who could not be here this morning. She is celebrating 5 years as a medical social worker. She is a fantastic addition to the Athol family, and we want to recognize her and thank her for her service. And we'll make sure that this gets delivered to her later today when she's back on campus. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow at Haywood Healthcare for Haywood Healthcare, and in addition to that, Haywood Medical Group recognition for our 5-year anniversary and our award winners.